All right, so I am absolutely sick and tired of my kids stealing my wall pieces or wall blocks or charger blocks, whatever you call them. So I'm going to change this receptacle out to a receptacle with the USB slots. Couple things to keep in mind. Now, this is 15 amp because this is my bedroom. If you're doing it in a kitchen or a bathroom, you might need a 20 amp one. Just check to see what you have in your breaker. You also need a tamper resistant one to meet current code, okay? So that's that. And you won't be able to reuse the cover plate. You'll need to buy a separate one, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to take the cover plate off, it off. All right, so this is my non-contact voltage detector, okay? So what this will do is this will let me know if this receptacle is hot or not, okay? So if I come over here, we see it's hot, okay? You do not want to work on this until you, until it's not hot, right? So I'm gonna go turn off the breaker and I'll use this to confirm that I got the right breaker. All right, I got the breaker off. You can see we're not getting red anymore. We know that we can work on this safely, okay? So now we're gonna just pull the receptacle out. So pull it out. I'm gonna double check. Black side's hot. All right, we're good. Now what we wanna do is loosen the screws and get the receptacle off. Most receptacles, like this one that I removed, have two silver screws, two gold screws, and the ground screw right here. And you can see this GFCI receptacle that we're going to put in, this USB receptacle that we're going to put in only has one black screw, the gold screw, and one silver screw. So we're going to have to pigtail the wires together, and I'll show you how to do that. Take a little bit there. I'm not sure if I caught that on video. All right, size 14. Whoops, that was 12. Okay, and just pull it. Okay. We'll do the same thing with the neutral, the white one. Okay, super easy. Just put it in on the right side. Okay, piece of cake. We're going to straighten these out. All right, so we want to make sure that the exposed copper on our pigtail is about the same as the wire that's originally there. So I'm going to make them a little bit longer, just slightly, at least on one side. Okay, then what I'm going to do is put them all together, okay? Then I'm going to take this, and you want to turn clockwise, okay? Because that's the direction that we are going to tighten the wire nuts on with, okay? Then I'm going to cut off the end there, okay? We will do the same thing with the neutrals. Okay, now the wire nuts have to be a specific size, okay? You'll want to look on them, and you see how it says the minimum is 2 number 18s, and the maximum is 3 number 12s. Remember, these are 14s, so we have 3 14s, so we're under the maximum. And we're going to turn it clockwise. We're going to put the new receptacle All right, so here we have, remember the black's going to go to the black. When you turn this, when you create the loop for the screw, you need to do it in the same way that it will be tightened, so that tightening the screw doesn't loosen the wire. Okay, so you see when we put this on here, where did my screwdriver go? I'm notorious for losing tools, no matter how organized I try to be. Okay, so now you see when we tighten it, it will actually tighten that loop, not loosen it. Now we're going to shove everything back into the box and tighten the screws. All right, now we've got our new plate. All right. Good. Excellent. So that's it. We're going to go turn the power back on and make sure this bad boy works. This is a 3-light tester. It's not absolutely necessary, but it will make sure that you wired it properly. 2 orange lights means that it's wired properly, it's working. For most of them, if you end up getting a different one, just make sure you read right here to see what the readings mean. So you can see here, 2 orange lights means it's correct. All right, so now I only need to do this like 20 more times to make sure that my kids always have USB outlets.